Oh my. Hey everybody, welcome back to Crossroads, a D&D 5th edition campaign. This is week number 1, hour number something. It might not be hour 2 anymore. All depends on how I split it on YouTube. But we're back after our first break. There we go.
3 hours.
Our first, second, third, or fourth
session.
break.
Yeah. So.
We're just back. Enjoy it.
What he said.
You can't tell them what to do.
Maybe
they don't want to enjoy it.
Very
You're
aggressive.
darn tootin' I can, and I will.
Very
even though
aggressive
I'm blurry.
D&D tonight.
Yeah, make a comment. Tell them how much you don't want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Everybody comment.
Tell
them how
you
much.
hate us.
How much
Tell
Thargeth.
us how much you hate us. I hate you so much. I watch this all the time, and you disappoint me every time.
Unleash the fury.
You can comment
Please
on
do.
which ones you'd like me to
Because
kill. I'll kill them.
I will. That's pretty awesome that somebody might just hate watch us. I'm
Yeah,
okay with
I
that.
really love that. If someone just hate, I hate you so much.
I'm actually okay with you hate watching.
Hate watch me all you want.
Taking us apart, piece by piece.
They're the worst.
Bring
But I
me
keep
your hate.
watching.
The lay on hands ruling was wrong.
Can you hear that? It's the actual sound of keyboards on the internet.
Oh my god.
You amateurs.
We did determine what was up with the lay on hands ruling. That's why you noticed that
Fleur's dead.
no longer here. She's been killed.
Yeah,
Tried to
Fleur
break
killed
the rules.
herself. We're just
It was
gonna
horrible.
replace Fleur with an actual flower.
His next character will be called Dali.
That's a Canadian joke. For all you Canadian watchers out there.
I'm Maevis.
That went right over my head.
I think that
Her cold dead body raises one arm and one
Scott
finger.
emerges from under the desk to give the finger.
So we're still in the tavern? Still in the tavern.
yeah, you're still in the tavern. You see that Laura is hanging up the metal monkey that broke through, decorating above the counter with it.
Wait, Sragg, do that again? How big is this thing? Or how small is she?
Metal monkey, yeah.
How did he throw that like a ninja star?
You don't know.
He's pretty strong.
He's stronger than he looks.
It's just long. The monkey shape in the center with the two arms, you know?
Is
Like
it
a
really
boot.
that large?
Yeah.
Not what she
Was
said.
this like playing monkeys in a barrel? They're just like flat, but like.
Barrel?
Yeah.
Is a barrel
Okay.
monkey.
It's totally what he
Yeah.
described. Yeah, you didn't catch that?
Wow,
You
welcome
could-
to
we
an
could hook
hour
them
ago.
together.
I'll be honest. I probably wasn't here when you were describing it.
I'm gonna be honest. I've been asleep for an hour.
Things that Chris has said.
You took too long with that last break. I kind of had to go with see what the kids were doing, make sure the house wasn't burning down.
Again.
Okay.
Something tells me you would know that.
Nah.
Maybe not.
I
Depends on the
hope.
kind of fire.
I hope they weren't. I
It's a
hope.
cold burn.
They weren't burning down or the house wasn't.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Laura's hanging that up. The farmer paid his bill and left shortly after the guards did.
He made out like
Leaving
a
all-
bandit tonight.
Say again?
I said he made out like a bandit tonight.
Yeah, he did with that cure and everything. Leaving y'all the only 5 occupants of the bar again at the time. It's about 7:30. What do you do?
So, we sticking around here? You guys want to hit something else up?
What do you mean?
As much as I love taking all your money.
How long does my shift last here?
Something
You're
tells-
allowed to leave as soon as all the customers do. And considering the customers are part of your friends, if you leave with them, she's shut down for the night.
What
You
was your
usually
question?
come to evenings.
Where are we going next?
What time is it?
Why don't we go to the Dirty Mustache?
It's about 7:30.
I know. That's usually how I end the night.
I like how you remembered that.
It's like, mustache.
Oh, Sanchez's place.
The hairy,
The dirty mustache.
the hairy mustache or whatever it's that.
And a hairy mustache.
I'm going.
What's wrong with you?
I'm
It
going.
appears Fleur does not frequent that establishment.
That's where you get them rashes from.
Ah, we're
Yeah.
not going.
Isn't
we're
that
not
the
going-
expensive end of town?
You think Fleur would know about the French tickler?
It's in the maid's quarter. It's the old mustache inn.
No, the old gentleman's inn.
The old gentleman's stash?
How about we go to the famous barrel?
Are we doing the fight club there?
No.
Well, I mean, I don't have my sparring buddy tonight.
I wanna
Well,
go
maybe
home
we
and
can
call
find
my
some more
chief.
information about this maroon purple thing.
Right. Or mechanical rats.
Why don't you challenge one of the patrons there to a fight, and then the Crimson Mongoose monkey guy will show up.
Oh, I still got a kick to the head, and see, I need a little bit of downtime.
Couldn't you just ask around town? I mean, most people go to the famous barrel because it's got the most expensive, not the most expensive, rather, but like the best drink in town.
Well, then that means that you can get all the information because you're playing there, right?
Oh, I'd love a flaming mo right about now.
Could you get us a deal on the best drink?
I don't know. I've never played there.
You haven't?
No.
Why not?
Well, because I've been playing here.
Oh. I mean, that's a good reason. Are they better than you there?
I've never been there.
Well,
How
why
long you
not?
lived here? You never been there?
The famous barrel? It's filled with dwarves.
Oh, well, let's go then. We'll be right at home. I'll introduce you.
You see, you can turn around and find everyone you want for your fight club there.
I think we can ask around, see if we can find anything about this vigilante. And if we can't, well, I'll punch.
Virgil
I'll punch
who?
Fleur.
What?
Oh wait, what? Oh, there's more to that plan. I'll punch Fleur to draw him out.
Since you put it that way.
Or you could punch her. We
We've
could.
been in our
We
share
could
of
all punch her.
altercations in the past. I think I'll be fine.
Out of character, I hope the episode gets spliced in different segments so the later parts are sooner, because then you'd be in and out of outfit.
Yeah. I had to take that hat off. It was cutting the circulation off.
I hate to
I
say
don't
it.
blame you.
I hate to say it. Eddie even knows.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
We can't
The
see
camera
you.
represents how I feel right now.
And different. Out of focus.
All right. Well, if y'all are heading out for the evening, I'll shut her down. Just do be careful with that vigilante wandering about, it seems.
The purple marmalade.
Purple marmalade.
Whatever
Yeah.
he calls himself.
Raspberry jelly.
Lady
Do you need
Marmalade.
help shutting down the tavern?
Oh, no, I can get it, dear.
Are you certain?
That won't be a problem. I'm just going to lock the door. As long as nothing else comes flying through the window, we should be fine.
Cannot guarantee that that will not happen.
She looks over the target.
Not my specialty.
Not a promise I can make, but I'll try.
She starts going around and dimming the lights.
Okay, friends.
Yeah.
I'll help her with any of the candles, just with
Yeah.
prestidigitation.
You start snapping and putting the lights out.
Or back on. What the hell? I thought I put that one out.
All right. She gets the place quieted down, starts the fire, stops the fire. Y'all do be careful on your way home.
No promises.
We will try.
We're not going home yet.
The night's still early, Laura.
After you've left here, you're no longer under my care.
You should join us. Come on, lass.
Are you planning on looking into that rat?
Absolutely.
Consider it done.
Right then, I'm going to need you to sign this. She pulls out a. How many of you are going?
1, 2, 3, 7.
33.
7?
No. Wait.
She flips it around to Finias. If you would put down the names, that way, you know, if you aren't back in a couple of weeks, we can send someone for the bodies.
Do I have to?
Yes, because we'll be killing the lot of them.
I meant your bodies, dear.
How much?
You know the
of a
procedure.
toll are these rats?
Well, I don't know, but just to be careful, you know, we want to make sure that if anything happens while you're out, somebody knows to go look for you.
Oh, look at them. They have large, nasty, sharp, pointy teeth.
You know, we told you.
Did you?
Right then. She writes it down, Finias and Company.
How would you just call us the circus?
Finias and his circus.
Of freaks.
His words, not mine.
Watch your
Phineas and
tongue.
his circus
Go on
freaks.
then, put it down.
She wrote Finias and his circus freaks.
There we go.
Why would you listen to a drunk?
It's kind of what she does.
It's part of the
Literally
job.
what she does.
Right then. Closes the book. Since you've taken that one, I won't offer it to anyone else.
No, they can try.
More bodies to bring back.
Should we take Zirat with us in case he could be of help?
I'm not keeping it here.
I'll grab it. Where's it at?
I don't know if we should put it in your care.
Why not? It's dead. Can't make it any worse.
I
If
got
you
this. I got this.
accidentally sit on it, I do think that would make it worse.
Well,
How much does this thing weigh?
Maybe.
The rat seems to weigh about 5 pounds.
that's a heavy rat.
Yeah. It's part clockwork.
I got it. I'll carry
Okay.
it. I'll carry it. Clockwork rat.
If you get too tired, you let me know.
Well, let's see if I'm overburdened. Let's find out. Okay. Out the door we go.
All
Does
right.
that mean you are offering to carry Finias if he gets too tired?
Maybe. What's it to you?
I was just curious, would you be cradling him in his arms or having him ride on your shoulders?
Oh, don't be jealous now, lass. I see you eyeing me up every now and then.
I think I'd prefer to be carried in your arms.
Like a little
And-
angel.
Good to know.
Don't knock it till you tried it.
I seem to have misplaced that. Where's that beggar's name again?
You can live vicariously through him if
The
you'd like.
beggar? I lost
Giles.
Wasn't
the
it
paper.
Giles?
Giles
Giles.
Wilson.
Giles?
Giles Wilson.
Giles Wilson. Thank you. Let me write that on this piece of paper and hope I don't lose that one. I need to write these on those computers that we have. Those might be helpful.
Oh, internet. on
What are you trying to
computers
keep down here? What do you want? Beggar? Beggar's
The
name?
beggar. Giles Wilson. Yeah.
Beggar.
Yeah,
There's
it
a
was
reason for
Giles.
that. There is a
Giles
reason for that.
Wilson.
All right.
Mr.
Wait.
Wilson!
She lets y'all all out, locks the door, and heads to her room for the night.
Perception check. Did they sound the same?
Giles Wilson and the Marmoset. No, the Marmoset had a much deeper voice.
Well, could I?
But it was being forced, he said.
Yeah, but it was like, was it Batman? I am Batman.
Where is she?
Tell me.
They didn't sound the same, and the body types were different. You're pretty sure Giles would have hurt himself jumping off of a roof.
I'm just saying, Giles wasn't here when he showed up, and what is that?
Yeah, I hear the hissing too.
I think it was someone exhaling air.
Electric cobras.
That
gotta be
was his
electric.
arch nemesis, the Vermilion Viper.
See?
Let's make our way to the famous barrel. I want to call it the flaming barrel, but it's the famous barrel.
Yes,
It's
the
the
famous
famous
bear.
A
We
much
should
better
open a
name
bar
would be
called the
flaming.
Flaming Barrel.
Yeah, you're on the same wavelength. Let's write that down.
That's in the trade quarter.
Competition's tough for
Apparently.
taverns in this town.
Not if they're flaming.
We literally shut this one down when we left.
Yeah, right.
All right.
I step
She
out.
Is she coming with us? I invited her. I'm like, come on along.
Oh no, she's turning in for the night.
All right.
He gets up early. All right. She
Are you
locks
playing?
the
Are you
door.
playing us into the next bar? Like, are you playing along as we're
If he's strumming down the board,
strutting? I hope so.
I'm strutting, the cane's
Sure, why
swirling.
not?
Marching band.
All right. Okay, y'all are marching along past the houses. These used to be shops here. You know that. They're set up like storefronts, but they've been turned into houses over the time.
We're gonna turn that place into a party, strutting down the road like this. These great tunes. Why don't we do this to the other bar?
As you're getting to the edge of Old Town and getting towards the trade district, you run into a one of the light posts.
Ow!
Ow!
When you get to the light post,
I dodge.
you see there's a man tied up to the light post with a sign around his neck.
What
Is he
this
right
say?
side up?
Your friendly neighborhood marmoset.
Investigate.
He smells horrible.
Oh,
Okay.
is it
Is
Giles?
he dead?
Describe the horrible smell to us.
You see this man as you get closer. You recognize it to be Giles Wilson.
Can I check and
He
see
was
if he's
going
dead?
for like 5 minutes.
He's still breathing. It's a little bit ragged. He's all bruised up.
Oh, Giles. Is he awake?
Tied to the
No.
light post with a sign around his neck that says "Minion of the Ringmaster."
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, because he ratted him out.
Literally like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll get you, marmoset.
No!
Is he awake? I'll like tap him on the cheek and like, hey,
He seems
Giles.
to have been beaten unconscious.
Giles, wake up.
Aw.
Giles. Oh,
Poor Giles, calling me short.
well, I'm thinking he's safe here.
That's quite a stench.
What?
He smells horrible,
Well, he always
Horrible
smells.
like booze horrible or horrible like shit horrible?
like sewer horrible. Yes,
Doesn't
Doesn't
he
he
always
always smell like that?
not this bad.
What smells like sewer pickles around here?
It conjures up such an image every time.
Why does he smell? I say out loud.
There's splotches on his garb of brown material.
It's definitely sewer pickle.
Couldn't you clean him up, Finias?
Anything you want to get off of this before I do it?
Get off.
The brown stuff?
Listen, you perv.
He's a bit drunk.
Anything you need to deduce? No?
I deduce he smells like garbage.
Are there
That's
sewers
accurate.
Say what?
Are there sewers under the city?
Yes,
Where would this smell have come from? So there are actual sewers.
there is a sewer system under the city. Yes.
Sewer pickles, told you.
Okay, fine. I prestidigitate and
Prestidigitate him clean.
yeah.
Okay.
Gal smells
Fine,
better than you
fine.
smelled him ever before.
We know he was probably in the sewers. I think that's all we need to know.
What was he doing in the
So,
sewers? And how did he get
He
there?
smells good and he's tied to the post. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, that probably means Monkey Man lives in the sewers.
Maybe. Could we untie Giles or just?
He
Before
looks
he's
so
untied.
peaceful. He's safe. He's peaceful. I mean, it's not like anybody's gonna steal stuff from him.
I kind of look in your direction.
What? He looks comfortable. It's like a hammock, a standing hammock.
It's not like he has anything to steal.
I think that's what he meant.
I think that was my point.
Sragg,
Yes.
want to see if I can do a check on him to make sure that there's nothing else wrong besides just a severe beating that he.
Turn your head and cough.
Okay. Make your check.
Turns out he
Medicine?
has a hernia.
Apparently, hold on.
I'm going to take an action after him if you...
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? He's unconscious.
Fuck it.
Oh, I was gonna say something totally inappropriate.
Okay, a medicine of 17. All right. You realize that while he has been beaten severely, he is actually in mortal danger, as it seems he has some broken ribs.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's possible that he could die from this.
I'm gonna have to take him back to the church.
Why's that?
So, he has broken.
Are you saying this to us, or are you just telling us to Sragg?
He's-
No, I'm telling it to everyone. He has broken ribs. Seems that the beatdown
So
that
what?
he received.
I get broken ribs all the time.
Like, Shrek, are you saying he's failing death saving throws right now, or?
Yes.
Svetlana, can you help him?
Can
I
I
try.
can I do a medicine check to try to stabilize him, or do I need a healer's kit?
You need a healer's kit, I think.
Yeah.
Or be proficient in medicine, I think.
I am
Yeah.
proficient in medicine.
You help him with one of his saves, or you could fail. But
Okay.
a medicine kit allows you to automatically succeed.
So if you fail this, he'll actually fail his save and might go the rest of the way.
And if you crit fail it, he loses 2.
You just need 1 point, 1 hit point to stabilize him.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Or
actually,
you could let Svetlana take it.
fine.
One of her closer friends, albeit
I don't know if she's
against
ever
my
told
best
me
wishes.
Cleric. I don't know if she's actually ever told me that one besides just the barmaid.
Well, it's not a sacred or anything.
Then sure, I'd just look towards her. Anything
Then,
you can help with?
I'm gonna cast the Cure Wounds.
Cure wounds.
Yeah.
All right. You cast your cure wounds. Make your spell.
Okay. Let's see here. I think I'm doing this right. I'm not sure. Oh, that's just that.
You touch the creature, and they gain 1d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier, which is your
Proficiency, isn't it? Or no, it's your modifier.
What class?
cleric.
Cleric.
Charisma, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So wait, what am I? 1d8 plus what?
We're going to find that out.
Or that might be wisdom. I don't know about 5th edition.
What are you casting? Heal?
Cure wounds.
Cure Wounds.
Charisma's usually for turning and shit for
Yeah,
clerics.
that's true.
I think
Wisdom?
it is her wisdom. Yeah. And
Wisdom.
the wisdom modifier is 3, so you get 1d8 plus 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
You,
wisdom.
Well, that just sucks.
but you gave him 4 health back and saved his life. And that's enough to bring him back into consciousness.
Slap him on the tap him on
He
the
comes
face.
back into consciousness.
Niall.
So
or
we see her
Niall.
just
I'm
walk
not-
up and touch him, or what? Describe the situation.
There's a glow from her hand about him as you see the holy energy channeled into him, and you notice his bruises start losing their color, and you see some popping in his chest as stuff's being righted.
Ah!
He then starts drawing a better breath and opens his eyes. Where am I?
I'm gonna use that
You're
one
on
to
a
go
post.
and just take off his binds, I guess you said?
Yeah, he's tied to the post.
Hey,
Yeah.
let me help you
I'll
there,
cut
lass.
that off.
It was decided that it wasn't your time.
He says, well, that's good. blasted monkey man jumped me.
Where?
I was bedding down for the night in the sewer. He flung poo at me.
Ah,
His own poo or the sewer poo?
I don't think we want... Does it matter?
yes.
I didn't check.
Why?
Which one are you
Why are
why?
you staying there?
Why we need to know or why he didn't check?
No. Why would he fling poo?
That's a
Hey,
better
you.
why. That's a better why.
Because he's a damn monkey, that's why.
But did
Giles.
it break your ribs after he flung the poo at you?
Did the poo
Yeah,
break
I was in shock. I was just heading down to one of the spots that I like to sleep sometime, and he jumped me.
Giles, why don't you sleep at the church?
Well, thank you. I'd prefer only to sleep once at your church.
Giles, what
Well,
happened? What
He's got the
happened?
point.
You slept in the
Just-
sewer.
Just sign this form. Konosuba.
I hadn't been down there in a few weeks. It was just a close spot.
Giles, you almost died tonight. Maybe you should rethink some of your life choices.
You're not his mum.
Maybe you should rethink some of your life choices and pick a different place to sleep. The church, when it is not offering services, is still available to sleep in.
Might
And
not be
you were
so many
fed.
purple monkey men there.
And you're fed.
He already ate. I fed him.
There's food at the church? Since when?
Well, it's not like we want everyone to die all the time.
Is this one seem to die sometimes?
Well, everyone dies eventually, but it's not like we're assisting them to die.
You were the one who used the word one.
Giles,
So
are you
what
all
you're
right?
saying is I can get
Yeah.
food at the church.
I'm alive. That's pretty all right with me.
It sounds pretty all right with me too. What
Giles,
happened? Explain in detail.
Who's
Purple
the
monkey.
ringmaster? He takes
Poo
the sign
throwing.
off.
What do you mean the ringmaster?
He holds the sign up. It's his minion of the ringmaster.
It's right there on the sign.
You tell us.
I'm no man's minion.
no, you're just dead.
Hey, didn't that guy call you the ringmaster?
I'm my own man. He goes to break the sign over his leg, hurts his leg.
Oh,
Giles,
Throws it to the side.
Giles, I'm taking you to the church.
that's not how you break a
That's-
sign,
that's-
lad.
That's all right.
No,
I'll be fine. I'm getting better.
We are getting you proper medical attention.
If
Listen,
you don't
culty
give him a heart
McGeever.
attack
Die
and fear first.
Tonight.
Listen,
These are boundaries, Fleur.
Fleur.
This is when you've noticed someone's had.
No means no.
All right, then back to the sewers with you.
I think I'll avoid them for a while.
Oh, okay then.
I think that would be best.
Did you happen to see which way Monkey Man went?
To be honest, I didn't see which way it came from.
And where were you? As I look around right now, when you went into the sewers.
I was over near the mage quarter.
So
I
he
went down
knocked you
into-
out in the sewers, took you out, and strung you to the post.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Okay.
Isn't the mage quarters on the other side of town? Out of character.
Mhm. Yeah.
Why would he
Well,
knock
we're
you
in the
out there
middle.
and
We're in the
take-
middle, Scott. To put in frame of reference, yeah.
Thank you.
Old Town's like the center of town, yeah. It's expanded on all sides. So if I'm not mistaken, he was east of here.
Well then, Giles, we shall see you later, Mr. Number One Minion of the Ringmaster. And she walks off.
If it makes you feel any better, he kicked me in the head.
But did he hit you with poo?
No, that's what I'm confused. He threw a monkey at us made of metal, and after he kicked me in the head. and then he did some poofy smoke thing and ran off. I think he's a chicken and not a monkey. Shouting it.
Yeah, I was like projected. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I think you're right.
I still
Sure.
want to know if it was his own poo or if it was the sewer poo. I think I believe this would be an important thing to know. So we run into him again. I want to know. Should I be looking out for the flying poo?
I think we should be worried for flying poo.
If he reaches in his pants, duck.
Well, I'm going to head towards the temple district. I think there should be a safe place to sleep over there. The lass has some points.
Blessing of the Dark Maiden be with you.
Whatever you say, Mr. Number One Minion of Ringmaster. I'm sure I'll be
What did
seeing.
I ever do to you, Fleur? I've always been nice to you. Why are you trying to get me killed?
Oh, don't worry. She has a bit of a stick up her butt tonight.
All right, now he's probably the number 2 minion. Because of poo, right?
I feel that you're having fun at my expense.
I would never.
No, Thargeth, that's not right. You shouldn't make fun of him. He's been through quite an ordeal. On
I
your way,
got
Giles.
kicked in the head.
Yeah, look at you. Like it barely did any damage at all.
It's maroon right here.
But just avoid the sewers near the mage quarter. That's all I'm saying.
Giles, if you end up seeing him, just deny that you're anything to do with the Ringmaster.
And could you please get in this bag?
Make a difference.
Just deny. Opens up the bag, shoves him in. Zip.
I said I'm getting better.
I bet you
Not
that was
dead
the
yet.
original problem. He didn't deny it.
You just said what?
Of course, I'm a minion of him.
The only thing I remember him saying is something about me being very clever. I didn't feel too clever.
Well, just you said you're heading to the temple district.
Yes.
Should I follow you there to make sure you make it there safely?
No, he's kind of edging away. I'll be fine.
If Marmalade wanted him dead, he'd be dead.
I think Marmalade almost killed him anyways.
Keyword, almost.
Well,
All right, let's go then. Back to the, where are we going again?
Famous barrel.
That's right, your famous barrel.
Giles, I give you the blessing of the dead lord, the Death Lord.
Of the Dead Lord. Which one is it?
Don't you start with me, you drunk.
I just kind of kindly whisper over to Svetlana, is she flirting?
You notice that when he says that, or when she says that about the blessing of the Lord of Death, he just kind of pales.
Maybe you could give him a happier blessing.
From there, she just walks along, singing, humming a little tune to herself.
You see, he's paled. He's kind of looking down as he walks towards the temple district.
Is the
I
Death
need
Lord
a
a male
priest.
or female lord?
I need a
God.
priest.
Say what?
Is the Death Lord like male or female deity? Do we know? Not that it matters. I'm just curious.
Kalimvor? I don't know.
Pretty sure it's male.
Male.
I think
Male
it's
representative.
yeah.
Okay.
It's a male deity, yeah. He's heading off in the direction of the Moonbeam Citadel.
I was just curious if we would refer to her it as he or she or Zer.
He thinks he might need the assistance of a saint if he's in.
Svetlana will catch up to Flora and walk beside her. You know, if you are wanting dates, I'm sure there are many more eligible men for you than guys.
Trust me, it wasn't a choice. I'd have no interest in the sewer poop, man.
I'm gonna scoot up at the same time and be like, well, you could have confused me.
You were just so interested in taking him back to your temple and allowing him a place to sleep. I mean,
And what are you applying?
I believe I was quite clear what I am implying. That you were trying
Trust
to
me.
spend a day with Giles.
Trust me.
It was not working out.
There is no interest in Giles.
You say that now, but
Okay. My mistake.
If you ask me, lass, you could do better than Pooh Man over there.
I think you guys are perfect for each other.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
I don't even. I honestly just sincerely did not want to see him killed tonight. I don't feel like doing the paperwork in the morning.
Paperwork? What kind of paperwork?
Here lies the poop or the sewer pickle dude.
you're number 2, but you're number 1 in my books, or what?
Mavis.
You like
Your
the
eulogies are
obituaries.
of legend. You know that.
Mavis.
You write the obituaries for the town paper?
Me? No.
Well,
No. Her
it's quite a tedious task, I tell you.
doing all that paperwork. Why else would you write about it?
All right.
An epitaph, I think, is what he's referring to.
We're
referring to.
we're walking and talking.
Yes.
And him.
Yeah.
Anyways, like I said, I'm just trying to help eliminate the very short
He said
description of his
eliminate.
life.
You're trying to eliminate him.
The
Now
story
you're on the
about-
side of the purple wombat.
No, no purple wombat for me.
I wasn't offering. They don't call it the purple wombat.
Or the poop thrower, or the monkey man, and all of his monkey business.
So, what are our plans at the famous barrel?
I was waiting for Thargeth to turn around and throw out the dead rat on the table and say, "Who knows about this?"
I'd love to, but I don't have it. I give the stink eye.
Nor shall you get it.
Okay.
Are we there yet? How far is this place?
The town's rather big. Y'all have plenty of time to talk and walk.
We should lock arms and
Now-
skip.
Now I remember why we stay at the other place.
Yeah, it's quite a distance between the taverns. You make it into the trade district. There are still a lot of shops that haven't shut down yet for the night, and you see some of them that have. There are still people inside that are working on various armor smiths are still up working by candlelight. People that
I heard the sheep too, Ryan. It's not just you.
you hear a
What's
sheep
going on in this district?
bawling from out of the butcher's shop that's cut off suddenly.
I thought we were going into the tavern. What's going on in there?
You
I'm
see
not
a
going in
headless
there.
sheep carcass run out and fall over.
Nah. The entertainment's alive, boys.
Yeah. As
Hey,
you're
we're
going,
here!
You know what they say about dwarves.
Yeah.
as you're going past the butcher shop.
Butcher shop.
Okay, you see inside the ogre butcher is hard at work. Preparing.
Nice.
He takes chickens and grabs them, one in between each finger with their heads, and just slings them around once. Grabs the sheep by the head and slings it around.
I really hope we're in a kitchen at the moment.
You're in the butcher's shop, or looking in at the butcher's shop.
We're
that the
passing by
ogre's
the
prepared.
butcher shop.
This is probably a common thing in the butcher shop. It's not
Yeah.
irregular, right?
No, this is not irregular for this butcher.
You said he's an ogre?
He's an
Yeah.
ogre.
That must
Yes.
be a big ass butcher shop.
Yeah.
It is rather big. Y'all know this guy. He goes by the name of Wolfa.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna let Wolfa proceed with his sheep slinging, and I was like, "Okay, I'm heading on."
Sheep slinging.
What time of night was this? You said it was evening, right?
Yeah, this is about, you're getting close to 8 o'clock at evening.
Okay. Dark enough.
Yeah.
Butchery by candlelight. I was trying to put this scenario in my head.
Yeah, like I said, nope. I'm not gonna even bother the ogre. I'm gonna let him continue on with the sheep slaying.
Just imagine the apron just drenched in blood.
Yeah, the apron's drenched in blood. You see a lizard man start to run out of the shop. He grabs it by the tail and drags it back in.
I just look at him and it's like, my blessings upon.
Slaps up a sign, prime cuts.
Yeah, it's all like, it's painted on there and it's misspelled.
But this is typical,
Well,
right?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
not out of the
this
ordinary.
is typical.
Just want to develop my frame of reference here that this is okay.
This is normal.
This is legit, right? This is a legit establishment.
Yeah.
I normally see this happening, and I don't think twice.
Well, it's the first time there's been a lizard man trying to run out the door. But you often see him working.
You
Like
often
I said.
can't identify the suspended meats in the window.
Oh, something's on special this week.
Yeah, you
Oh
see
my
one
goodness.
of them's hanging up. He pulls the beard off of it.
That's an odd shape.
When I lived out of town, there was like this butcher shop, and it had random creatures with strange tails hanging in the windows that were skinned, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna go there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He offers regular and exotic cuts. That's what it
Like
says on there.
Tastes like
Like,
chicken.
Some problems are meant to be solved immediately. This is not one of them. This is for the local establishment of authority.
like I said, I just saw that and I go, okay.
Not
He
my
can have his
problem.
lamb chop. Yeah, exactly. Not my problem. I just turned around and put a little sign right there in the front of the one. Proud supporter of the local church.
Death God, proud supporter of local butcher.
Hammering that bigot
Yeah, y'all see as y'all are wandering by the shop.
Kellenmore needs you.
He's busy cutting. You see the tail of the lizard man coming up above the counter. He slams down the cleaver. It just goes slack. He looks and says, "Oh, Fleur! Another shipment?"
Yeah. We'll talk about the shipment later, but you just get me the names and the teeth.
Okay. He pulls and he's got the lizard man tail. He just hangs it up on a hook. Good soup.
Did you catch anything
I
else
imagine
today?
Finias is actually making that face.
Yeah. I'm like, I look over to
Did you catch
Maevis
anything else
or,
interesting today?
Svetlana and I'm like, he is, or she is, every minute. I don't understand her even more.
Yep.
Special. Very special. Not many fragrance.
Nothing good, just lizard. You see, he reaches down, pulls up his hand, and he's got it inside the head.
Yeah. She's literally gonna like do this deadpan like look like this. Just look at the rest of the group and she's like, well, I could have went without the day of seeing that.
You better be careful, lad. I heard of a man who lost his hand that way.
You should not play with your food. Because if your mother teach you better than that.
Oh, you don't eat this part. He throws it over in a pile.
I make a sound of like a lizard man, like, yeah, like prestidigitate the sound over there.
You see when that sound comes from that, he pulls up the cleaver and just lets it fly. It arcs and cuts the head in half. That never happened before.
Red rum.
This meat might be bad. Oh well.
Tail hanging in the window.
The cows agree. This meat might be bad.
Well, I'll see you in the morning then.
Goodbye.
Guten Tag.
She leaves very quickly. Nope.
You keep some strange friends, and you hang out with us.
You guys should feel fortunate.
What does that say about us, though?
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking.